Alright. We are just about done. Yeah, Alstromeria. The Imps. Let's do Gob here. We can't pass the time with her. We'll take it. Items needed for our plan. I don't need items like that. Maybe you should ask Vanilla. Mysterious Machina. Machina? How do I know what that's supposed to be? Tools? I never heard of a tool like that. Regrets? Not in particular. My life experience is still flimsy. I even dipped my hands into banditry, but including how I was rehabilitated from that, it's all part of my life. The phenomenon? That it's not something I can help with. There's gotta be someone better you could turn to. Alright, leave. Okay then, I'm going back to my delivery work. I gotta work to make it to tonight's festival. Sazzoom! Bob runs off. Festival, huh? I wonder when I'll be able to. Soon enough, Luca. Soon enough. The worst part will be looping for all the ends. Alright, Alstromeria. Alright, is that you? Would you be so kind as to keep me company or for tea? Ask about items needed for our plan. I don't happen to have many items like that with me. My apologies. The Mysterious Machina. This isn't a communication machina, is it not? As to the specifics, I shall leave that to the others. The Pizza Order. I wouldn't happen to know what you're asking about. Tools that can loop time. This would probably be able to make a tool like that. Well, whether she is involved in this or not is another matter. Regrets? Regret is like the spice of life. Just the right amount of seasoning can enrich your life. Having said that, I'm not involved with this. If I were responsible, I would be making this more fun for everyone. Nothing helpful. Alright. The phenomenon. Alright, doesn't that sound fun? I'd have loved to join you if I could, but seeing as I cannot recognize when you're repeating time, I'm afraid I cannot help you with this. Alright. Have tea with her. Very well then, please have a seat. What's so funny? Spend some time enjoying tea with Alstromeria. Alright. Looks like Hinrich's next, I believe. Yeah, and Hinrich will be the last one for this time slot. Hi, Luca. How about we have some coffee? If it's not too much trouble. Items needed for our plan. I've been pretty much relying solely on my sword lately. All I keep on hand are basic consumable items. Mysterious Machina. This is a Machina? Pardon me, but I really have no idea what this thing is. About the pizza or... I have no clue. Alstromeria would probably enjoy that sort of party too. About tools. Not that I'm aware. I've been traveling for a long time, but this is the first I've heard of an item like that. Regrets? My journey isn't the kind that affords me to look back. I guess that's all I have to say about that. Nothing helpful. Regarding the phenomenon. That must be a very troubling phenomenon. That doesn't sound like an obstacle that could be overcome by swinging a sword. I'm afraid I can't be of any help with you with this. When there is something I can do to help, just tell me.
Alright, have coffee with him. Gladly, I'll be right with you. I'd love to hear about your adventures. They're not all that exciting, but I suppose there was the day I arrived in San Ilya. I spent some time enjoying Hinrich's tales. 3 p.m. There's nothing for us to do at 3 p.m. There's also now nothing for us to do at 2 p.m. We got 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. That's it. Rest until 4 o'clock. And our next one. Done you. Our next one is the bootlegger.
I'm in charge for dinner for today. I'd like to do some cooking together.
Items needed for our plan.
If you are dealing with foes that powerful, I doubt any item I have would be capable of stalling them.
The machina.
Even if that were a magical tool, it's still machina. Don't know much about them.
The pizza order.
You would do better ask someone other than I. There are many gluttonous people within this castle.
The tool.
I consider myself to be a first-rate witch, but this is the first I've heard of such an item. If it exists, it would not be an ordinary magical item.
Any regrets?
Any regrets? None in particular. I trained myself as a witch, and experienced neither ups nor downs in my life.
The phenomenon.
I'm afraid I cannot help you. If you need my chest or something, however, do not hesitate to call for me.
Alright, cook together.
Your cooking skills are extraordinary. I imagine your mother must have also been a good cook. My mother's cooking was, rather hit and miss. And it was more often a miss. That's why I stay cooking. My house is an inn, you see. I would have gone out of business otherwise. Sounds as if you've had it rough.
Spent time cooking with Aradia. 5 o'clock.
Now, we shall start cooking with our exceptional ingredients.
Eh? Suddenly, Aradia's face becoming extremely lewd. It appears she had activated some strange form of magic. Ah! Oh yeah. I can't show any of this. Nothing is safe. This will just be a black screen. It is a sea of boobs. There's no other way to describe it. The Beelzebub's got nothing on this. But what a way to go, though. Alright. The last one in the first hour are the Imps here. Practicing at 2 o'clock. Items needed for our plan.
I have some medicine for travel sickness, but
what do I even do with this? Nothing helpful. The mysterious machina.
I don't know.
Nothing useful. The pizza order.
It wasn't me. I'm too scared to accept the delivery.
The tool.
I don't know.
Regrets.
I don't regret anything. I'm just scared.
The phenomenon.
Every day repeats the same. Isn't that how the world is? That's why the world is scary.
Alright. Rumi. Items needed for our plan.
Gum. Want to chew it?
I'm not chewing that. Mysterious Machina.
I don't know.
Tools. She shook her head. Did anything helpful? Regrets. Shook her head. Nothing helpful. The phenomenon. Were you even listening? It doesn't look like I can turn to Rumi for assistance. And Rami. Items needed for our plan.
Do you seriously think an imp like me has items I could deal with someone like Muska?
The Machina.
What's this, a snack?
The Loop.
Do you think an imp like me knows anything about that?
Regrets.
I'm just an immature succubus. I can't think of any regrets.
The phenomenon.
Eh? I don't get what you're talking about.
Alright, let's play together. Alright, but nothing loot, okay?
Okay then, let's play something we shouldn't.
I thought I said no loot games.
Field vandalism!
You really shouldn't do that.
Do you need a shovel? I also have gasoline and matches.
This is more like laying waste to a field. You're not playing to eradicate industry, are you? Spend some time playing safely with the imps. Alright. We already know what they're doing. They're there. And so there's absolutely nothing else for us to do until 4 o'clock. So, the end's gonna be our best friend. Alright. But, we're through it, slowly but surely. Finished this area. Now we got these two. And yes, they are different.
Luca, I'm learning how to milk cows now. You have spare time? Would you like to join us?
Items needed for our plan.
Well, that would be effective against that kind of strong opponent. I'm afraid I don't have any.
Nothing useful. Mysterious Machina.
Sorry, but I'm not familiar with Machina.
Nothing helpful. Pizza ore.
It wasn't me. I like to eat pizza with tons of cheese.
Tools.
I never heard of any. I want someone familiar with magical tools like Miss Witch would know.
Regrets.
Regrets? Of course I have regrets. I don't plan on starting over because of them.
The phenomenon.
That sounds like something beyond my abilities. Sorry, I can't be of much help.
Milk the cows. This is surprisingly difficult.
But you're good at it, Natasha. Could you use a little more practice? But you're good at it. Natasha could use a little more practice. I can't believe this is so difficult. I need to train harder.
I milk the cows with Nia and Natasha. $5 o'clock.
Alright, let's squeeze out another type of milk this time, shall we?
Will you? Wah! And yep, of course, Luca is being milked. So that's all there is to that. Alright, nothing to do but to skip to 4. And go to the next one. Nia.
Luca, I'm making cows. Would you like to give me a hand? I'm also learning how to milk them. We can do this together.
Items for the plan.
And nothing but milk.
Nothing useful. The Machina.
I'm sorry, but I don't know what that is.
Pizza order.
I didn't know you could have pizza delivered here too. My sister will be overjoyed.
Tool.
There's a mysterious sound like that in this world? I never knew that. I have no regrets in particular. I was also rather fortunate to have become a succubus.
Regarding the phenomenon.
You must be mistaken asking me for help in the first place. There must be someone better you could rely on.
Help with milking. Alright, that's all the same, but the ending is different.
Speaking of milking, I'm kind of worried about my boob size. Hey, could you give me some of your stuff? I'll drink up your energy, maybe my boobs will get bigger.
Wait, why am I?
It's fine, right? Alright, here we go.
Alright, yep, and she drinks him. Well, drinks from him, anyway. And yes, her milkers do get bigger as a result. It's a worthy cause, take all you need! Alright. Nothing to it, but to go to 4 o'clock. We are done here, so now it's in here. She'll do you.
Do you want something from me?
Yes, I do. There, I got your hair.
It's been a long while since coming to this world, and yet I'm still familiarizing myself with Machina.
Nothing helpful.
Pizza? Pizza? I don't recall ordering anything like that.
Tool.
I never heard of any, however. Wouldn't God be the only one who could create such a thing?
Oh. Didn't mean to click that, but alright.
What kind of succubus is Nagi of the Six Ancestors? She is very strict, especially towards myself, I think.
What about the Dark Goddess Alphys?
We directly serve Lady Nagi as her lead, but I've still seen the Alphys only a few times. She rarely goes out in public and seldom intervenes to begin with. Perhaps she believes the world doesn't need a god.
I spent some time talking with Astro.
I gave you a lot of information. You have to give me a compensation in return now.
Huh? A compensation? Astaroth is smiling, but there is a cruel glint in her eyes. Those aren't the eyes of one looking at their companion, but their prey.
This was what I meant by that. Dry up as you enjoy the finest of pleasures.
Stop! Stop!
Resistance is futile. Give up.
I don't think that's any different from your normal scene. Alright. What a wonderful way to go. Alright, let's go ahead and go to 4 o'clock. Let's finish our talk with Astaroth. Alright. Any regrets? I have made some terrible tactical errors, however. It's not as if I regret them enough to turn back time. The phenomenon. You know little about space-time control. It'll be difficult to effectively deal with the situation you are facing. Unfortunately, it would be best if you dealt with it yourself. I'm sorry that I cannot help you. Alright. Valkyrie. I've already talked to you about everything. Never skip a day of sword practice. Would you care to train with me? Train together. Carrying boulders is fundamental for a war maiden's train. Even now, I do not neglect this basic practice. I've often seen boulders around the castle that have been split in half. Could that have been... So I've been found out. I've also seen vegetables in the kitchens that have been chopped to pieces. Could that have been... I wouldn't know who did that. I spent some time training with Victoria. This is the end of the sword train. Next, I'll train you with my sexual techniques. Saying that, Victoria takes off her armor. Choose now. What kind of train do you want? Train my endurance. Understood. Try to endure as long as you can. Oh, that's some nice artwork of Valkyrie. I do like it. But there's nothing else to this, so. Well, I guess we need to check out those other choices. 4 o'clock. Too far. Train together. I don't want to train! You don't want to train? I'll beat some spirit back into you. Oh, it's the same. See, is the hand job the same though? Oh, it is different with the hand job. Look, you're looking very embarrassed there. Valkyrie's looking rather disappointed in you. Alright, 4 o'clock. Alright. I think both of these are the same, so...
I'm undergoing special training with my mom to become a swim mermaid. Today I'm training to deepen my connection with water.
I'd like to have your assistance for this, Luca. Please, since you are harboring Undine, you should be acquainted with water's connection. That's what I was needing for a plan.
I have kelp candy inside this pouch. You don't need that, do you?
The Machina.
Sorry, I'm not good with Machina.
Pizza.
I want to eat pizza! Next time order some for me too!
Tools.
If I had an arm like that, I could play all kinds of games! Would that be wrong? I did a terrible thing to the people of St. Ilia. That's my biggest regret. I wouldn't think of going back in time to do it over. I had to take responsibility for my actions.
The Phenomenon.
I wanted to help you out, but I'm not sure how I could.
Alright. I was thinking for a plan. Memory's treasures are mostly recovery items. I doubt there is anything among them that could help you with your situation. Nothing helpful? The Machina. I'm terrible with Machina. Pizza. Pizza. That wasn't me. Loop time. That would be a dreadful tool. If it exists, it must be sealed away. Regrets? Of course I have regrets. But that was a long time ago. It's not related to this strange phenomenon you are facing. The Phenomenon. That is a baffling phenomenon. I cannot help you. Alright. Let's try L just in case it's different. Company their train. And not warriors, however. A clear and serene mind is still very helpful in forming a connection with water.
Clear and serene? That sounds awfully difficult.
Luca, when you are on the verge of reaching a serene state, what is on your mind? Yeah? What I'd be having for dinner that day, or something like that.
Thinking about dinner makes you clear and serene?
It doesn't have to be limited to dinner. You just need to put your mind outside of the fray. Clear your mind and trust yourself to the water's flow.
Okay, I'll try it. Just think about the dinner I'll be having.
That's not quite what I meant, but...
What will I be having for dinner tonight? Hey Mom, what's for dinner tonight?
Hamburger steak.
Yay, yippee! Hey, was I clear and serene?
No, not in the slightest.
I knew this would be hard.
Spend some time accompanying Elle in her special drink. Luca, except for your serene mind, your skills in manipulating the water itself are very poor. Yeah, because I've never fought that way. Looks like you're the one getting punished today. Alright, show me your butt.
Huh? Mommy's gonna punish you. This is going to sting.
Thus I received an unexpected punishment. Smack, 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 smack. Bad boy, reflect on your actions. Ah! And Elle there is just enjoying herself.
She's like, thank goodness I'm not the one getting my behind smacked today.
Yep, spanking him like a child.
Hey, it hurts, right? It can't be helped though. This is your punishment.
This is... Don't move. She slaps my ass even harder, making me shiver. 100 more to go. Reflect on your lack of skills.